Hello everybody to Grainificent. In today's episode, I will be showing you how to load and unload a Polish-made Start 66S medium format film TLR, that means Tower Lens Reflex camera, with your film. So, as you see, it is a very beautiful film camera, like other Tower Lens Reflex cameras. You compose looking through the top lens, and the photo is taken with the bottom lens. So it had its pluses and minuses, but like for example 66S, that's 6x6 format, medium format. Like the Mamiya 645, that's much bigger. It's 645, that means it has a smaller negative size. This one has a larger negative size, larger photo, but in a smaller, more compact size. Of course, the negative side is also only single lens. You can't replace it, but it's a beauty as well. So the way you open it up is on the bottom here, on the bottom of the camera. You have this lever, and you got this arrow on the bottom here. If you don't got the arrow because it's already scratched off or something, you just turn this top part counterclockwise. It allows this to go up. As you see, when you turn it counterclockwise and clockwise, it releases this top pin over here. You open that up, and that allows you to open up this camera. So what you do now is you insert your film in here. You insert your film this way around here. So you have to unscrew this in order to insert your film. This is just unscrewable. Unscrew it part way, and the rest is spring loaded. So you just load your film in here like that for it to click in, and then roll it back in to lock it in place. There we go. Don't worry, when you lock it in place, the film still comes out. And now you just lead your film all the way up here. Remember, the black side towards the inner camera, because the film will be coming this way. So it will be going in to take photos on this. And here you got the take-up spool. And as well, you got a hole inside the take-up spool, just like that. And if you don't got a take-up spool in here, and you just got an empty spool, the way you take it out and put it in, as well as the other one, you pull on this and it releases. It's the same plastic spool you have when you have leftover spools from these rolls. So it's just the regular film 120 spool. So to put it back in, you pull this out, and you just put it in so it locks into place and it spins nicely. At this point, you align it with the hole. You don't have to worry about taking out too much film. As soon as you start seeing the arrow here, that will be far enough you can't take it further out. But as you see, we don't see an arrow here, and we got so much out, so we don't have to worry. And we just put this inside of that hole, the take-up spool hole. And with it in, we start spooling it on. Put some pressure on the film to be sure that it's applying pressure when you're spooling it on. And as you see, it's coming on. And now this arrow, the arrow that we usually see to find where it goes on to this red dot over here that you see. It has to align with the red dot. If you don't have that red dot because it's washed away or something like that, you'll see you just align the arrow with the beginning of this field over here. So you see the arrow on the red dot or a little before it, don't matter. If you don't got the red dot, you just have the arrow at the very bottom of here aligned up. And at this point, we close the film camera, put this lock on, and twist this into place, just like that. And then Here we got the frame counter. It's on 0, so we advance the frame. Wait until it pops up 1. When the camera reaches the first frame, and here you got a number 1 on it, it will lock, so you can't advance any further. So now you know it's loaded first frame. So you take a photo, of course. How to use the camera will be in another video. You take a photo, and using this lever over here, you release the wind lever, letting it know that you took a photo already, and you load another frame. There we go, frame 2. Advanced lever locked, won't turn anymore, and you take a photo all over again. It serves its purpose if you don't wind the counter and you keep taking photos and you forgot to wind it. You will have as many exposures on one frame as you take. So it's very easily to do double or triple or quadruple exposures on one frame if you forget to wind for the next frame. So remember, after you took the photo, you press this button to the right, like that, and that lets it know, unblocks the winding lever. You wind it again to the next frame, jump to frame 3, locked again, and you take a photo again, press this, and you keep continuing to do this every time you take a photo until you reach the end of the roll. See, frame 6, frame 7. This camera only allows you to take 12 photos because that's how much will fit on a 120 format film. In 6x6 format, only 12 photos will fit. So when you do your 12th photo and you keep advancing further on, as you see, nothing will be changing on here anymore, and you will just continue spinning. So at this point, you know that the film is all rolled up in here on the take-up spool, and now you can take it out with no worries about having your film flash with light or anything like that. This tells you the film ended. The take-up spool doesn't lock anymore, it keeps spinning. That means all the film is already on here. So to take it out, again counterclockwise, flip it up, and as you see, all the film is on the take-up spool. So again, you pull the spool up and you take out your film, and with the empty spool you had over here, you just unscrew this a bit so you can release it. When you release it, you put this empty spool back onto this side, so you got a new take-up spool. There we go. And you can close this up, ready for the next film. Close the bottom. There we go. And you got your film rolled up and closed. On the exposed side, it lets you know that it's already exposed and rolled closed. And most films have a little tape over here that you could tape it shut so it doesn't unspool accidentally. Most films that I use do have some type of tape here to tape it. I've never met a film that wouldn't have a piece of tape here to tape it over. So you just tape it over and it's ready for development. So that, my friends, is how you load and unload a Polish-made Start 66S medium format film camera. So if you like this video, please hit a like. It helps out a lot with the channel. And if you like film related content, film development, darkroom stuff and all that, please remember to subscribe so you don't miss any amazing content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, my friends.